Hello, I wanted to go over why I think I deserve an A in my final presentation of evidence. The first piece of evidence that I provided that I am most proud of is my unit plan that me and Tony created. I never thought I would be able to create a full unit plan, but I was able to this semester. I am super proud of how our lesson turned out, and I will be using it in the future when I am a teacher. I'm excited to know that I can create a whole unit plan. Here's a link to my unit plan and a picture of the first page of my unit plan. My learning evidence. I learned a lot this semester. One example is all the reflections that I wrote. Here are the 3 reflections, the top 3 pictures. This was a great way to see the main points that I really want to remember for my future classroom. Reflection is a great way to see what I've learned this semester. Some of the things I said on my reflection is one thing I want to remember for this class is a video of the steps of direct instruction. I think it was a good video and it will be important for my success in the class. Direct instruction is pretty much in every single lesson that I will teach, so it's important to remember. I also learned from feedback, and I was able to fix my assignments and be able to learn from what I need to do better. Being able to see what I needed to fix helped me learn how to create better lesson plans. I also submitted many exit tickets when I was asked during class what helped me reflect on what I learned in class. An example of the exit ticket is this reflection prep photo. I sent you my 2 questions from the reflection of class, and you were able to email me back. I also included an assignment that you gave me feedback on and that I needed to fix. You said my objectives needed to be underlined, and as you can see in the first picture, I underlined and demonstrate, analyze, and apply. And then you said there were several typos, and I highlighted the typos that I fixed. Evidence of classroom citizenship. Attendance. I consistently attended class. The times I missed were for being sick or family issues. I would email the professor beforehand, letting her know I could not make it. Here's one example of when I was sick and I was not able to make it. I only missed class 3 times. Active participation and collaborating while in class. In class, I would help contribute to discussions, I helped create mind maps, and I helped present in groups. And I also participated in peer reviews. Here are 2 pictures of the peer reviews that I had completed at some point in the semester. Here are 2 pictures of posters that I helped create with my class and a mind map that I also helped create in my group. Evidence of teaching basics. I attended field experience as part of my practicum for my PE class. I was able to teach in the school, and I attended 6 weeks of practicum, attending twice each week. Here's a photo from one of the days when the gym was filled with stuff for play. And here's an image of me teaching a pickleball lesson during my practicum that was doubled as my field experience. It was a wonderful experience to help me see what teaching in a school is like. I was able to create many lesson plans that I could use for my future classroom. I even taught one of the lessons that I created for this class in one of my other classes after looking at my feedback and adjusting it to be better. I got full points on my lesson plan. Me and Tony also taught our lesson, and we were able to see what we needed to improve on for when we student teach. An example, we got score 3, 3, 3, 2, and 2, so we know that we need to work on what we scored 2 on. There's an image of the lesson plan that I used for my class and the picture of me teaching in the classroom. Evidence of unit plan work. For the unit plan me and Tony created, we were able to create a lesson, and we also created a PowerPoint so it will be able to teach in our future lessons. Here's a part of the scope and sequence, the unit that I did. Me and Tony both created 2 lesson plans to turn in for the final since we needed 4. The lesson plans that I created were indoor soccer and pickleball. And here's a screenshot of the submission for the unit plan with all the stuff that was required. Here's 2 of the lesson plans that I created and also the feedback from one of our lesson plans.